What's up, beautiful people? Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna Lee, the internet's girl next door, aka Jen Sparkly, commander of the Sparkle Army. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out in my little corner of the internet. This is Ray. He's my dog. He works security. It is Friday, and that means it's time for This Week in Sparkle. This Week in Sparkle is a weekly retrospective where I kind of cover whatever news items kind of struck me as interesting this week. Sometimes it's music, video games, movies, politics, world news, anything that just kind of caught my attention. So, if you're curious to know what tickled my fancy this week, hang out. What's up, beautiful people? What's up, beautiful people? What's up, beautiful people? What's up, beautiful people? Alright, as always, links to everything I talk about are going to be in the description box below. Watch the videos, read the articles, let me know what you think. I love hearing your feedback. You always have such interesting viewpoints and perspectives. So definitely check all of those out. And for those of you who are new, remember this. If you can't express yourself without being homophobic, without being racist, without being misogynistic, you'll be mocked, blocked, and forgotten. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Equality is kind of the name of the game here, guys, so bear that in mind. Any opinions that I express in these videos are mine and mine alone, and do not reflect the thoughts, beliefs, or opinions of any of the companies for whom I am an ambassador or a promoter. So, with that out of the way, the first story I want to talk about pertains to Santos AlKhattab. A lot of people may not have heard of her, so let me give you the TLDR version. She is a Kuwaiti or Middle Eastern influencer who has, over the last few years, gotten pretty heavily involved in the beauty community, doing sponsorships, ads, and paid presentations for numerous beauty companies, and has really kind of built up a large following because of it. Now, furthermore, some of you may remember a few years ago a video surfacing of a woman hanging from a window in a home, scared to death because she was about to fall and potentially break her neck, legs, back. And the wife of the homeowner was just recording it, mocking her and laughing at her. That was a domestic servant from the Philippines who had traveled to Kuwait to work as a domestic servant. This triggered some change in the Philippines, with the powers that be deeming it unsafe for people from the Philippines to travel to Kuwait to work in those types of environments. That being said, it still happens, and now employers are wanting to take the passport of the Philippine workers so they can't leave. Here's where Santos AlKhattab comes in. She goes on this huge rant saying, well, I know my servant wants to take a day off a week, and I'm sorry, but that is 4 days a month. 4 days a month that she could be running around with her passport. I don't know what she's doing. And when confronted about this, she doubled down on it and said, you don't understand, etc., etc. But basically what it comes down to is Miss AlKhattab seems to view domestic servants as personal slaves. In what universe do you not allow someone to keep their ID on them? Because for a lot of people who travel overseas, they don't have an in-state license. Their license or their identification is their passport. And the line about, well, my servant wishes to take 1 day off a week, that's 4 days a month. Yes, how dare the woman who cooks your food, vacuums your floors, mops your floors, makes your bed, and washes your stank-ass panties, how dare she want 1 day a week to not serve your entitled, ungrateful, racist, miserable ass? I'm linking to the article in the description. Let me know what you think. Next up, YouTube news. According to Business Insider, in an effort to compete with Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all of these other expanding and growing platforms, YouTube is rumored to be paying 5, 6, even 7-figure checks to certain YouTube stars to keep them on the platform. The only name that's been thrown out so far is that of Lily Singh. It's a little murky as to whether or not she's actually received a check or if she is just a name being used as an example. But it's heavily rumored that, I mean, we can all take a guess at which YouTube stars would be getting the 5, 6, 7-figure checks. It sure as hell ain't me. Now, I understand that they want to keep eyeballs on the product, but the way YouTube has developed, it's almost like it's a stepping stone. Let the Paul brothers move up to TV and movies. Let Lily Singh move up to TV and movies. Let Liza Koshy go host Double Dare. Then the rest of us who are busting our asses 7 days a week for 30, 40, 50 views, promote us. We're your next generation. We're the next Logan Pauls, Jenna Marbles, Shane Dawson, Liza Koshy, Lily Singh. We, you know, those of us who are still slaving away, trying to build a following. Once upon a time, YouTube was all about supporting all of their creators and helping all of their creators grow and develop fan bases. And now it seems like everything they're doing is counterproductive to that. Well, no, we don't want these lower plebeians to grow. Let's just make sure Jake and Logan don't go anywhere, okay? It's ridiculous. It's, again, read the article and tell me what you think. Maybe I see it one way because of my position as a YouTube creator who is getting increasingly frustrated day to day. I don't know. But I would like to know what you all think. Next up, I addressed this in a standalone video earlier this week, but I just wanted to touch on Demi Lovato and her story again. Again, as someone who is an addict in recovery, my heart breaks for her because I see so much of my younger self in her, and I just pray that she can figure out what it is that she needs to get better, because there is something broken in there, and that's not an insult. It's just acknowledgement. I see it, and I wish I was better equipped to just say, you know, I wish I had the gift to just say, honey, this is what you need to do and it'll all be better. And I wish addiction was like that, and I wish depression was like that, where you could just say, oh, this is the problem? Okay, well, done. There goes my depression. No more sleeping in bed for 18 hours a day for me, golly gee whiz. We do know a few more pieces of information. We learned that she was Narcan, which is a, it is given to people who OD on opioids. So we do know that it was most likely not heroin as an OD. So let's hope that she has not, I pray that she hasn't gotten a heroin, because that is truly the very end of the addiction road and a very, very scary place to be. Praying for sweet Demi Lovato to get better. In an even darker note, unfortunately, rapist and registered sex offender Brock Turner, his lawyer is actually seeking to overturn his conviction on lack of evidence, and get this, saying that Brock was pursuing outer course. Y'all like that word? Outer course. Outer course is defined as physical affection without actual vaginal penetration. The gall is galling with this fucking kid. It is absolutely unbelievable. The fact that his father referred to what happened as 20 minutes of action. I'm linking the article. All I'm going to do is exactly what Philip DeFranco did. Read you a small section of the letter written by his victim, and you tell me if he deserves to have his conviction overturned. The part of her letter goes as follows. In public news, I learned that my ass and vagina were completely exposed outside. My breasts had been groped. Fingers had been jabbed inside me, along with pine needles and debris. My bare skin and head had been rubbing against the ground behind a dumpster, while an erect freshman was humping my half-naked, unconscious body. I thought, there's no way this is going to trial. There were witnesses. There was dirt physically in my body. He ran and was caught. So yeah, does that sound like 20 minutes of innocent outer course to you? Fuck you, Brock Turner, by the way. After all of that darkness, you know that I like to end all of my This Week in Sparkles with positivity and cute animals, and this week is no different. This week I'm sharing a video of a mama bear sneaking her baby bears into a swimming pool to play. It is absolutely adorable. Definitely check it out. And I'm including a super duper secret video because when I watched it this week, I giggled like a fanatic the entire time watching it. So I'm going to include that. Click it and check it out. And that is This Week in Sparkle. I love you guys so much. Thank you as always for all of the support. Those of you who truly do, and I see you. Those of you who every week when I put videos out, sometimes before I even tweet it out, I see that you're already watching it, you're already liking it, you're already commenting. Those of you who do that, thank you. Those of you who every week tweet out links to my videos, thank you. I see you and I appreciate you so much. Those of you who just show support for everything that I do, trust me when I say I see y'all, and I love y'all so much. I always take requests, and if there's something you want to see, talk to me. Y'all know I'm an open book. I'm going laptop shopping tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We should be back on schedule with an awesome live stream schedule starting again this week. Until then, if you want to support me and you love what I do, consider becoming a patron with Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can keep this party rocking. You can also make donations via PayPal. That information is included. As always, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Snapchat. I'm a barrel of monkeys, guys. I'm a blasty blast. Until next time, you guys, I love y'all. Y'all stay beautiful.